Canelo versus Crawford, man. Boy, bad man fight, but I feel like there's 3 minutes isn't even long enough to talk about this. Seriously. I've been so back and forth about who I think is going to win this. I've got money on Crawford to knock Canelo out just because the odds were so mad. But how do I think it really play out? I think it can play out in so many ways. I think, and I doubt this will happen, but one possibility is that Canelo catches Crawford with something heavy. Crawford's like, nah, I ain't trying to feel all that. And then Canelo just busts his way to a points victory. Canelo catches Crawford with something heavy early and gets him out of there, rolls back the years. Crawford dominates the first few rounds and then Canelo catches him with something heavy and ends the fight, similar to Amir Khan, for example. Crawford just busts the fight to a points victory, shows his skills in and out, good feet, much better feet than Canelo, and yeah, gets a points victory that way. Even though, saying that, I don't think that they'll give Crawford a points victory, or if they do, it's going to be similar to Bivol, where Bivol basically won almost every round, and still they only gave it to Bivol by 1 round. It was never the score, but it is what it is. So that could happen. But I think there is a world where Crawford can stop Canelo. And I know man will say he hasn't been hurt. You barely seen him hurt. He's took power against Triple G. He's took power against higher weight classes. But sometimes it's not always about that, because heavier punches sometimes you can see coming. It's not about the punch. It's about the punch you don't see. You know what I'm saying? So, in the middle of Canelo loading up a big left hook, I imagine that Crawford would train to counter exactly that. I think you need to train for the unexpected, i.e. Canelo actually going back to throwing combinations, which he hasn't done so much in the last few years. But I think Crawford will have something for that loaded, almost feint to the body, but comes up to the head left hook that Canelo throws. That's how I see it. Who will I go for? I'm going to say Crawford right now, but I might make another video just before the fight. Who do you think will win? Canelo or Crawford?